let's talk ThruNite flashlights. Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. And yeah, we've got ThruNite. We got the ThruNite TT20. I have done a video on the TT20 before, but it's different. The one that I did a year or so ago was a 2500 lumen model. Now this is just a little over 2000 lumens. And the 2500 lumen model, back when I did that, was more like a $70 flashlight, and this one's $49. So you can get them in this tan or the black. So check that out online. And like I said, $49. Here you go. And it looks like this one is different because it's cool white. I mean, CW, I would think that means cool white. So, and I guess the black is as well. So they're, telling you what the light temperature is, because I couldn't find anything in the literature that gave me the kelvins, so I don't know. But they're saying it's cool white, so I guess it's probably cool white. Information, like they say, the output 2010, so 2010 lumens. It's aluminum, it's 6061, T6, aluminum, etc., etc. It's got a glass lens, it's got a crenulated bezel here, and it tail stands as well. It's a 2-switch system, so it has a tail system, tail cap, that turns it on and turns it off. Okay, there's on, there's off. Now, if you want to go beyond that, there's this switch. So this just clicks real easy. It goes low, medium, high, and then up to turbo. And then if you want to go strobe, you just push and hold this, and that's out. I don't see any beacon or SOS that's involved in this. After reading the instructions, I didn't see any function for that. So basically, and this is still on until you turn it off. So, and it's a mirror, reflector here. So this would be, you would think, be a little bit more throwy, where the orange peel is a little less that way, but a little bit more floody or whatever. But we'll take these outside and take a look at them. And so they do recharge, of course, with the USB-C. So this is a very simple flashlight, USB-C rechargeable. It's a 2-switch system, on, off, and then once you turn it on, just go through your brightness levels. That's turbo. I can feel it warming me up already. Just push and hold for strobe, click it, single. Yes, it does have memory mode, so if you turn it off at that, turn it back on, it'll go back to that brightness level. So it does that. And it'll tail stand. Okay, and that's nice, because out in my Florida room, lanai, screened in, I'll sit it on the table. Then I can use this as a lantern if I want. If I've kind of run out of other things, because they've all gone dead because they need recharging. I can stand this up and point it up to the ceiling, and then it'll light up the ceiling, flash up to the ceiling, and light up the whole room. Okay, so that's great right there. Now, it's got a pretty good battery in it as well, which is something to consider, and this comes with it. And I don't remember the previous model being rechargeable USB-C this way as well as just being in the flashlight, okay? But it's a 5000 milliamp 21700 3.6 volt. So it's a pretty good hoss of a battery. I'm surprised that they don't have a function as it being able to be used as a power bank or something, because there are some, when they've got this kind of a battery, they can maybe have a dual use. But this is $49 as well, and it's very simple to operate. So this is going to be a no-brainer, and here's the box it comes in, by the way. So, I mean, do you even need to read the instructions? Maybe not. Maybe not. Because it's so simple. Now, the previous one that was a 2500 lumen was an SST70, I think. And this one doesn't talk about the lumens. It's really strange because here's a screenshot from my other review. And it says SST70 LED, okay? But this one here, it doesn't say it on the paperwork. It doesn't say what kind of emitter it is. Interesting. Or that I looked through it. I mean, here's the accessories you get, but I don't see where they're putting that information here. Here is the accessories that you get with it. You get a pocket clip and all that, and I will go through that. And here's your output. 2010 lumens. Of course, on turbo, it'll drop down to 600 lumens, but it'll go a total of 235 minutes. And then 4 hours and 20 minutes on 780. And 12 hours and 58 minutes on 210 lumens. So yeah, that's got a hoss of a battery. Here's your intensity, candelas, all that kind of thing. So here's this on and off, change modes, click, 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 turn the tail cap off, and then the flashlight goes off. Yes, memory function will work, not on strobe though, all right? And then it just goes to the warning. I mean, there's not much here. That's it. Okay, so this is pretty simple. Then you get a lanyard, but also I believe there's a couple of O-rings in here, and there's a little cap. Okay, another cap. Yeah. And here's your USB-C charging cord. So you can just charge it through the port here, or I guess you can hook up and just charge the battery directly if you want. It's kind of interesting that they do it that way, as that they had the battery set up for that. But then you've got this pouch, which is very elastic. So it's not a hard shell type pouch. So nothing to brag about, but it's nice that they include it. And of course, you get a pocket clip here. So this is pocketable. All right. And that's kind of nice. I mean, this may be a little large for, you know, kind of an EDC carry, but maybe not. And let's just kick this on here, just like that. And yeah, that'll function okay. It's pretty sizable flashlight. Might be a little bit big for some EDC carry. It's over 5. It's 5.5 inches overall length here. All right. And then, of course, across here is about probably an inch, I would guess. Yeah. Right there. But on different levels, push and hold strobe, kick it off, and to actually turn it off and on is the tail switch. Tail stand, head stand, all that. There's no proximity sensor in here, so be aware of that. And I didn't see anything about a lockout. But I would say if you want to do a lockout in here, let me just, and not that, let's just do this. If you want to do a lockout, probably just, yeah, there you go. Turn the tail cap a little bit. That's the way they ship them. And they do give you a little tag on the flashlight they put through here. And it says, you know, you need to turn this like that, okay? You need to turn this back piece here to engage it. But they'll turn it a bit so it's not engaged. So if you want to carry it in a lockout, that's what you do. And actually, that's pretty damn easy to do. So you could just do that. That way, it won't turn on, off, won't do anything. And then, there you go. So, however you want to do that. I know what we ought to do. Let's go outside and check it out. All right, we're outside with the TT20. And we're working our way up the brightness level. And let's turn around. Not too shabby. Wow. All right, I'm thinking that's turbo. That's 21 or 2010 lumens. And no, I wasn't. I wasn't right quite there. Now we're on the low. And working it up. Okay. Wow, it does actually have a bit of a throw to it, doesn't it? Okay. Wow. Let's turn around. Let's take a look down the block, see if we can see some trees down there a ways away. Oh yeah. Yeah, it does. It does have a throw, doesn't it? Yeah. I mean, all the different flashlights I've worked at, some of them won't really show those trees. They don't go down far enough to do that, but this, yes. Now off. Focus. But there's the next. I mean, we're not even near turbo. Now we are. That's amazing. Wow. That's good. That's really good. Got the bushes going down here. Let's look back into the woods. And what are we doing here? Go around. Now, yeah, we are all over that. Wow. That's nice. And turbo. Yeah, nice. All right, we're back. We've got the TT20. This is the 2000 lumen model, and very inexpensive. It's amazing. 2000 lumens. All the brightness levels. The brightness levels plus strobe equals what, 6 functions, something like that. It's 5 brightness levels plus strobe. So there's with that tail stand, head stand. You get all the accessories, including a lanyard and the belt pouch, the charging cord, the battery, everything with it. And I haven't had any problems with my ThruNites. I've used them for years now, and I've never had a problem, never had a failure on one. I'm happy with that, especially at the price level these flashlights are. They're amazing. So check it out. I'll give you the link to Amazon where you buy it and you just get it in a couple days. And you guys, stay bright.